Welcome to a new episode of the EDJ Whitetails. Which way we headed tonight? Stay tuned. Alright, welcome back. November 4th, and what I like to call the rat race of trying to hunt after work. My boss and company is gracious enough to let me off early for a couple weeks here in November instead of taking like a full week off all at once and just being gone from work. So this way I get to hunt a little bit every day and they get me at work a little bit every day. So pretty fair trade-off if you ask me, but it becomes, I'm lucky I don't get speeding tickets because it becomes kind of a rat race, but we're on our way in and I'm headed for the food plot. I know that maybe y'all get a little tired of seeing that food plot, but that's where all the does are at right now. And there's like no wind right now, but with the way the wind is supposed to swing, it's supposed to go straight out of the west here by 4 o'clock. So that'll be blowing right out across the pond, which I can actually say is an actual pond now after all our rain. So we're headed in. I'm in a hurry, and hopefully bring you some action tonight on the EDJ Whitetails. Alright, we've made it in, and the woods are just silly quiet. It's like 64 degrees. It got really warm today, and it's almost humid. Actually, I shouldn't say almost. It is humid. As you can see, it's a light jacket on tonight. Don't even really need that. Got in here, and there's nothing on the food plot, surprisingly. And I did see the scrape has been freshly worked since all the hard rain, so that's a good sign. We'll see what was on there when the camera updates, but it feels like a good night even though it's warm. I want to show y'all, a lot of you that follow the channel, you saw my struggle this year with the floods and the food plot and everything, and I probably planted over 200 pumpkin seeds up on this north end of the plot, and every time I would plant pumpkin seeds it would get flooded. Well, I'm here to tell you today that with certainty we grew at least one pumpkin. Out of all them seeds, I got one pumpkin. But, hey, it is what it is. That's river bottom life there. But we're going to settle in on this November 4th. There's more rain coming. Yes, more rain. I know, we lived in a dust bowl for months. Supposed to get like another quarter-inch overnight, so my hope is that they're moving around a little bit before dark tonight, but it's so quiet that I'm not even sure how well they're going to move. I mean, normally it's really quiet in here, and I can hear the highway like plain as day, so we're going to settle in, and let's hope we bring you some action. November 4th. Wind's kind of just going down into the pond, if you want to call it wind, but I'll take it. about a little after 4:30 now, and the sunset's 4:57, and we got a little while after that, but slow tonight. I haven't seen a deer yet. It's so weird. It is just, you could hear a pin drop in here. Honestly afraid to even whisper on this interview, but I thought for certain with the warmer temps and how wet it is, they'd want to be up on this green tonight, but so far a no-go. Be really curious when the cameras update to see what time, things moved around. Obviously something come through because that scrapes worked right underneath it. We're gonna stick it out here, but if we don't get any action, one thing I want to emphasize is hunt on when you can. Like tonight, I'm jumping in here after work. Now, by no means am I gonna hustle in and plow right in, way back into the, deeper in the woods. But even if you got just, an hour and a half after work, something like that, just be strategic about it and hop in the stand and, let's maybe up on the fringe or something, because 95% of this game is being out there. So you up your odds by being out there, and still don't, be cautious and as least intrusive as you can possibly be. But the more you can be out there, especially in November, you're gonna have a better chance. So even if you got an hour after work, by all means get in there. I tell you, as much as these blue jays are raising ruckus, I kind of feel like there might be a deer over there, but usually they'll, that's one thing too, is listen to the other wildlife, watch the other wildlife. Blue jays are really good at telling on their deer buddies. So I'm going to kind of keep watching off to the northwest there, because they're just raising all sorts of ruckus over there. I'm really not sure what those two little deer, I mean, they're little. I think they're just playing, honestly. Yeah, nothing's really chasing them or anything. I think they're just playing with each other. Now here comes, I think Mama's coming out now. Yeah, that's definitely a mama. Well, you can tell that that doe is tired of being harassed by that little buck. I think her and her fawns have been tucked in over there in the east thicket, and he's been dogging her because she wanted right back in that west thicket. It's getting to be that time where, they're not quite ready and they're tired of being harassed. At least we got a little bit of action there. Well, as you can see, we're losing camera light fast, and it just seemed to be those that I just saw come across that doe with their 2 yearlings, and then that small buck following them up. Interesting night. It was so quiet in here. You could hear a pin drop, and maybe that's why things didn't move. Because that's a pretty small amount of deer for on the food plot, honestly. But just the way it goes some evenings. We're going to go ahead and wrap this episode up. Evening of November 4th. The takeaway from this is, get out and hunt when you can, even if you only got an hour or 2 hours. Like I said earlier in the video, 95% of this game is being out there, so keep that in mind and get out when you can. Don't just stay on the couch because, oh man, I've only got an hour, but get out there. Even if it's an hour, all it takes is 2 minutes to change the whole outlook. So, and those of you that are close to me know I've said that a long time. 2 minutes can change your whole outlook in the hunting world. So we're going to wrap this up. If I get anything, I'll tap it onto the end here, but any more footage anyway. But for the EDJ Whitetails, I'm Eric Johnston, and remember to always get outdoors.